for Kennedy accompany ko Japan former worker bi drop secret about Napa was in Napa hwen hu ya obeyi ni nyina pie ama aseme be kukuru Ghana hanom no ansa na mekɔ nam the video na akɔsom no kai say you 2K news and blogs any your first timer now kai so be consider subscribe no bad man say the next time ya me drop video any pants abedi nkin aka no wa hwe nso na de wadwen chat comment section no wa share na afoforo nso enya bi nsem ni nyina Kennedy accompany ko Japan former worker bi a no ne ne adwuma HSN na po ho nsem dos wo Ghana ha se ka se ye biebie so ne ehwehwem a na po kra den ko onse se ye the vice president di Brandman cause ne ho nsem ne dos so a eye enimgu ase ye nsem hinya a onse panidie bia wo Ghana wo san ko tenafie ne po bi fufuro e mani dia ade no yenko na mkobo audio ne nkyerɛw abra na ode ne nsem no etudwa afa na po
na ntie de na po ko na po ku prove no hwɛ enura no a na po a good party and the NPP see nothing wrong of what he did. But in the coming days, it jabesum may come what here NPP Matias here. Ija ebesum Sanson Funwe Yamakwama Napo and Kanasa Napo chooses to apologize to this, or we take it like it's going to be a back to back. Because me committee, I have some spot for Napo right there. Sort of. But enura someone na poko kind of say, hey, ora, na wo akukudro sa. Owo akukudro. A obet titia osaje for Dr. Ko akufado ayedu na mebao. On Monday I stated here. Na ma challenging Napo and anybody in the Ghanaian politics, be that we are Professor Dr. Emeritus, come here, me in debate. Take Kwame Nkrumah aside. Me and focus on the developmental goals of former head of state of this country, Obenya and Baby Koem. Lieutenant Onase General Ignatius Kutu Echampo, on an era, MPP with the 8 years, Kutu Echampo in your 7-year rule, Meboa, ni en compare, ni en shesa maye day. Rubbish. Mudi some fun papa, na mukan some fun. Kutu Echampo era. Now let me catch on. The whole of Dansuman, the biggest estate in West Africa, Mwesibi. When you talk about the housing deficit, and they see one, the whole of Jowulu, Nina initiative of Waya, Kutu Echampo, any other places. At least, young Kankwecheno, Kutu Echampo remained the only head of state. And short said, Ghana's debt against our debt portfolio was cancer. Mumuba here, Akromfo, criminals, thieves and rocks. What the debts we be account balloon to billions. And I'm a boy, Mokenyo Foriata, Akromfo, the Munimisa Mumoro Sikano, Namuimudi, and Film Namundi. Kutu Echampo, no way so genuine. Should be the Ghana Kudria. The same, who? A friend of Opoku, Matthew Opoku. Your predecessors tracing from the Buzia rule, which is the Progress Party. Kwana kwashe adia Buzia, oh yeah. When Buzia apparently introduced what you call economic austerity measure, the Ghanaian cedi was reduced to 43%. What are you talking about? Sick of it. Nobody dare change the history of this country. Come and prove to me a development bang and a maya. Everything. Motorway na dahono. Motorway na daho. Yes, motorway how many years ago? Your ministers and transport sheepishly and fully went there and spoke rubbish. The motorway would transport all our food staples to the port. Ohoni edi yenu ani na edefa ye koton. Ene dahono 8 years near. Mobile ma yehu. The muni se mobile pache. Nsem hu na mokeka. Uko jina hosa ube shema yato ye ohona uko jina se udi wini kranre uko gu weni mu asenra ko kamientia mo Kwame Nkrumah no. Are you serious? Folks, let's watch him. Mientie se sa no kan ya. Take a listen to this quickly.
Ghana ha ya chechi Ghana abakosoma but the government to call retirement but be say case we say a free say ya chechi Ghana from 1957 Ebekane, yenya president bi a wabua Ghana China na do da kwakufuado. Mesi office 1957. Bekane, mo form Kwame Nkrumah no, mo form Obia di wa ba di mampanya, wa bo Ghana ho ban, e di Ghana koloni China na do da kwakufuado. Make the say. The Jawa near the swamp. The Jano of us why ye mania kono. It's in the Yamba see 2008 the BCBO. Chama would be kind of make us so. The Bayer Monyam, Sana Nadu Bako, Adako, run over. Not 7 January. What's all one in your trouble? Ghana, let you cheat Ghana Bakosama. But the good one to call retirement. Not to be sacrificed, who said, a free side Ghana from 1957. Ever can the young president be our Ghana Chen and Adu Dakwa? Messi free 1957. Back on there, more from Nkrumah, more from
when it rain. In fact, the phobia say, in petty some say, nay rain. Loose talk, we empty talk. Statistics, Ben, what they can say. Statistics, Ben. One district, one factory. Mudia equation for 1 million for every constituency. Mudia equation saying, now one among you is asking questions. Say, where is the 1 million every constituency? But I don't want to waste time because on Friday we have special edition we call the running mate edition on Friday in the mania time. I'm a Napo. And you see, Napo should be spoken to. That tomboy attitude in him got to stop it. You got to stop it, man. Stop this crap. As I said, Ghana, you didn't need any obuo. You didn't on my penny. When you're the baby, ÿòùréśèЛf Nkrumah. You po, you po. Whoa, Bonini assume that woman. Tamoka history channel. And no idea cause I know. Nante enya semwa. Ente kutu e tampon. Enyama papo ayama Ghana. Mo ye bi. Ye mi say ho abakwasemu. Abaibe na etumi aye to this. Ene sagrame affordable house na musimu se. Ene siwa enkosie enchirebe nim pemire ena agi dan mu afa. Me se dia enkosie enchirebe nim pemire ena gu dan nim. Ena hono aye no ho te se de be graveyard. Unimu nwase wo be ka ÿòùréśèЛf Nkrumah sem motorway no osisi on metimi aye o minister no on o jai sansam fun am ko ka wo Ghana na mo dey some food too much. The arrogance is just too much. Yes say na po hu ade a ampa so enura wentimi amenum nyam amma de wo ye no meanwhile wo fa o je ho se watete wo yie enso wo gira ho asimpie so asanteme mu ugu wo fa enimu ase. But let me say this, we demand to know whether or not Opoku Prempeh was speaking his mind or otherwise. Again, we demand to know who among the running mates so far, who among the running mates so far had paid a whooping sum of $20 million to secure his running mate slot. Well, you says so far. Professor Nano Opoku Agyeman. Napo. Who else? Maybe the rest I haven't heard. But I'm asking a question. Who is this running mate? With $20 million. Omucha video. Grow BBC. Adi BBC. Ni nana ni pebi trahu video. Who is this running mate? Well, may I conclude and say, we here at the front line we recommend. I hear very sensitive and I mean it. I mean it bad. Ghana for Muntie. We here at the front line we recommend that take all our presidential and running mate aspirant to some form of medical checkup because we are beginning to see traces of autism here, folks. Yes, we are beginning to see traces of autism somewhere, and this is pretty dangerous for our democratic setting. We here at the front line will recommend that we take all our presidential and running mate aspirant to some form of medical checkups because we are beginning to see traces of autism somewhere, and this is pretty dangerous for our No. I'm not to say those in that condition, no, but But we are beginning to see some traces of autism, some kind of syndrome. And all the aspirants Ghanaians, let's rally. Take all of them through some medical checkup before it blows out of our faces. No. What is this? Autism? May say those who don't know what I'm talking about, we are seeing the traces of autism somewhere, and it's dangerous for this political setting. Folks, Enyade Papa. I have to exercise some patience here. To allow Matthew Opoku Prempeh to unleash the unguided, misguided, loose talk, empty talk on the first president of this republic, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And the governing MPP see nothing wrong or any adverse wrong with this. And Obi says, hello, what is going on? Ponebe no Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah de ayemo. Yepo, yempe. Be bere no obetimi dia criticize Kwame Nkrumah mpoa. At least we all take consolation and take pride that Kwame Nkrumah took Ghana from wherever to be a DB. To be into us where I don't know being to us. Ora napo yeko ye wutre wofa. Ene ye wutre santimai. Kwame Nkrumah wa ye. Now let me say this. Any attempt of denigrating Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is an affront to the territorial sovereignty of this republic. And that individual must be ostracized and castrated. I'm serious. Obiara ube kasetia Kwame Nkrumah no, who say nipa no? Ostracize on castrate too. And that is what Napo should be taken through. But we demand to know whether or not Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh was indeed speaking the mind of the party or his own words, and we need to know. Afiye pesi who say Matthew Opoku Prempeh enu na woka sa esisia kasa no na woka ono na dwene ana woka MPP for madwene. Mamenka se eku de bia meka kire mo plain. Muntimi nsisa history of Ghana. I swear to God, muntimi. The history remain. Opoku Prempeh must understand this and must go back to the drawing table. Say, Ebra, Kwame Nkrumah tiasia, na mo pese santimai enya ne federation no. What happened? Sa apri between Asantimai and Kwame Nkrumah was part of why the independence of the republic was delayed in 1957, 55 all the way to 50. Munim history no. Munim history no. Bafa koto yankote party ni enfambeshe no NLM enimni adiade ena mosimu pamu federal state, all because Kwame Nkrumah was accused to have using the gold in Ashanti region and develop the rest of the nation. Na muze hey munti asie nti mo pamu federal state. Yes sir, okay. Ena mamia wenya ne baby Queen Elizabeth as you know yenkon aba between the and unity state, you know, you be winning, yamfanko. Any a kotu and a unity state led by Kwame Nkrumah, who win here and one no. Edeba Sembio. Why is it there? It's as though some group of people within this belt have something against Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. As he is saying, why would you do that? And some Fua Napo Eko Kahono NPP as a party and as a government. Bibi on say if we are saying here cano yes here fanto so na moment and my mudi and shemra my mudi and yeden intumra. In a matter of some hours to that of the occasion, glamour epitomizes that of Ashanti region known as the World Bank of the governing party MPP. No, nanti de napo ko na napo ku prove no hwe enra no a napo egunu wani mu ase egu party ni mu ase, and the NPP see nothing wrong of what he did. But in the coming days, ejabeso may come what here MPP Matias here.
Abusafo winning sema Canada compare ko Japan former worker no edu tu twafa na poho na meka obiam say 2K news and blogs any of first timer now consider subscribing now bad man so Say drop video bi na ni nipa nsa bi dinki aka. We nso anu share na afoforo nya before. Adwen che comment section mama me. That's it, makra mo.